What is up, guys? We are back with another Pokemon Pocket gameplay video, and I got a great deck for you guys. It was absolutely stellar for me. We went 20-8 in games, over a 70% win rate, and it's highlighting this card right here. Florges deals 80 damage and heals your entire team 20, kind of giving you that like Butterfree effect, but for a ton of damage, which 80 for 2 energy is just insane, and then 120 health, which is super tanky. And we pair that with Slurpuff over here, 2 energy, 60 damage, stage 1 Mon with 100 health, another just like really beefy unit. And the I'll get to the next point in a second. We also run a one of Jinx. Jinx is absolutely amazing in the meta right now, countering things like Gyarados, Celebi, I was gonna say Pikachu, not Pikachu, Mewtwo, that's the other one, Mewtwo, and it's just a great counter attacker. Like Jinx is one of the big highlights of this deck. We also run 1 copy of Mew, almost as like a pseudo Zapdos from the previous video where like Mew has 130 health, very tanky, could be enabled to be a win condition on its own depending on the matchup and the situation, and a 1 energy retreat, which allows for a lot of pivots and flexibility. So a one of Mew as well. And the other thing, so I was gonna say about Slurpuff and Florges that I think is just insane about these 2 cards that is a little understated is their weakness is steel, which at this point with the current card pool, there is almost no steel Pokemon. So it's almost as if it doesn't have a weakness. So both of these Mons are just like into matchups that traditionally can be hard for psychic matchups like darkness, you're still able to just put in so much work because you just don't have that typing weakness. And then so as far as items and trainers, we're running 2 copies of X Speed because the Slurpuff has a 2 energy retreat. We do a lot of pivoting, right? Couple Pokeballs and Professor's Research, of course. Copy of Sabrina and a copy of Giovanni. Both of these cards come in clutch all the time. So highly recommend this deck. Like I said, we went 20-8 and it was some beatdowns on all the top meta decks. All of these games were in the event too. Was able to get my 50 wins with this deck. And yeah, make sure to leave a like on the video, would greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment, let me know what cards you guys want to see in future videos, any suggestions, things like that. Would love to hear from you guys down there. But until next time, guys, peace out. All right, we are up first. Mew opener, interesting. And then we have some stage 2, stage 1. Need to find the other evolutions. It's kind of good finding Mew here as a wall. We find a X speed, could get a good pivot. Jinx isn't amazing into this, but we'll still put it down. Just more basic Mons. We have better to play around Sabrina. Building up the back line, which is interesting because Magmar has a huge retreat cost, so I mean, would make me think that they have a leaf in hand, right? Take that information. We'll just get this damage in, also just set up for a retreat. Start to build both of these up so they can attack. Like, if we can find this basic Mon, we're really gonna start cooking. The healing also could end up being pretty clutch. The like other dope part about this is even with Blaine, they can't one-shot Mew. So he's gonna need to like damage it obviously before something bad happens to this Mon. Okay, please. Beautiful. Definitely gonna set up energy. Because it takes 2 stages, I think it actually makes sense to set up the energy here. Just take the 20 damage. If he Fire Blasts, he's like back at square one, pretty much. Okay, yeah, he uses Blaine. but it just doesn't get a kill. So that feels like really poor. I'd be surprised if this works out. Second Blaine. No, just a tail whip. Okay. Totally cool with that because we'll get the energy set up. We'll have this evolution ready and be cooking. Regardless, it's just like we don't one-shot Ninetales. But I mean, like, he doesn't even have it in hand. No other basic Pokemon as well. Be crazy. We don't even have to switch if the Tail Whip doesn't come through or they don't have Ninetales. Yeah. So this always dies. Like, if we have to pivot, we pivot. Yeah. If he kills Florges, it actually gets pretty interesting / difficult, but if he doesn't, like, it's free. Like, even if he were to evolve here, if he doesn't, like, have Blaine specifically. He is rolling really well on those, though. I have to give it to him. Learning moment right here. Does this heal? Oh, you just can't use it straight up. I was like, I know obviously it wasn't gonna do any damage, but I'm like, if you could still like do the attack and like get the healing from it, that would have been some value. Would have been cool. He used the professor's research, so he can't blame this round. So again, evolving is just bad. He's sort of forced into a tail whip. He misplayed two. Yeah, he's just screwed. But it was like, if he evolved and played those out, the Sabrina would have always given us a line to win, and I kind of felt like a bully that game. He managed to extend with a bunch of tail whips, but is what it is. All right, we are up first. Have the evolution and everything. Depending on what he has, we might go for 20 damage before evolving to get into some better ranges. Honestly, I haven't seen Celebi decks be able to fit in red card. I'm gonna go ahead and pretend it doesn't exist because I want to get these evolutions going quickly. Find Mew, I mean, I can't complain. An EX. Lovely. Okay, probably Celebi, and I'd imagine they just build it up in the back line. Or pivot with X speed, we'll see. Yeah, they do. Considering this could die anyways to a double heads. Man. Building up Mew is an option too, just like completely foregoing, but doesn't feel right. If he greeds on the Snivy, we could potentially kill it, so that'd be massive, because like a Celebi without the evolutions, like, a lot weaker. double tails would be amazing, obviously, but you know, we'll take just as long as we don't die. All right, that's a little bit of what I was worried about. They Sabrina, which like, okay, they never get a kill here. We can pivot X speed, do 60 damage, and then if he doesn't heal, which is like the biggest thing with these grass decks, beautiful. Okay, no damage. Kill with Giovanni for 70. Finally found you. We have you. X speed. Yeah, I was thinking about like if he Sabrina again, but like I would roll the dice on Mew just not getting high rolled on. And it would mean he didn't use Erica, which would be a small dub in itself. If this can live one more turn and just get us another 60 of value, that'll be huge. We need 2 tails. Just like the last time. 1 more tails. Beautiful. Oh my god, I love to see it. Nothing like a Celebi low rolling like you've never seen before. Okay, energy here. Part of me wants to Sabrina, but I think actually what's best is to just take this damage. Because I'm like, I could kill it. Looks beautiful right there, but nah. We'll need like double Erica or double potion, like a second. Yeah, so it needs to be double potion for it to survive. Don't do it twice. Because yeah, he thinks he's out of range. But joke's on him. We're evolving. So no matter what, Celebi's dead, and honestly, I think at that point, feel like we won the game. Great, and we have the squad, you know, just left intact. Would love it if Slurpuff can see the finish line. And it's gonna get healing too. Somewhat relevant. Sorry, we're using all your energy there, but gotta do what we gotta do. Boom. Heal up the squad. If we found another basic mon, we could potentially even create a second Florges, which would have been crazy, and he kind of had some bad RNG, but I'm still happy with the way we pulled it together. Alright, we are going second with a Mew opener into Electric. Into Dragonite, excuse me, much different. I guess they're just using Executor as a wall, which sounds pretty suspect. Unless they off chance they're running Grass Energy, which would be crazy. Man, you see some crazy stuff. This is still in the event. I finished my 50 wins and all that, but you know, I feel like it's a good spot to like run into more meta decks and matchups, but apparently I was not told about the Executor Dragonite deck that's making waves. I might Giovanni kill this, and then we have Genome Hacking online. And using these moves against them, pretty powerful. Yeah, especially with that. Now he won't be able to like attack first. We need more basic mons to not get just like wiped by Dragonite, because it's guaranteed a kill right now. That is extremely annoying. But the Psychic still does 80, so we still kill it after this. It did buy him a turn. You know what's like really awesome right now? Giovanni genome hacking kill. Sabrina pull in Dragonite. Copy his move. Sounds gas. Have to get this down just to have another basic mon on the board. Rip the Giovanni. Hit for 90. Beautiful stuff. Dragonair should come up, I would imagine. Be really shocked if it was anything else. Okay, just don't play another basic mon, and we have some potentially good stuff going on. It's a little crazy, like evolving doesn't change this. We just X speed. Jinx is a good find here. It's crazy because math-wise, I don't think we can ever win off this. I think Jinx is better here. Please die. 150 damage, bro. Ugh, just don't lose the game here. If he kills both of these, we lose. If he kills both of these, like, we should be pretty much winning. I mean, Dragonite RNG. Beautiful. Everything lived, which is the craziest thing ever. Okay. Safest line here. We do this. Make sure no funny business happens. Hit this for 110 damage. Might as well. This can't attack for centuries. Pivot back into Mew. Because, like, you know, I would love to flex and win the game on Dragonite right there, which still is what I expect to happen, but no, I've seen too many silly things happen in this video game. We're playing it safe. What? Yep. Bro, concede button, you know, bottom left, right there. Boom. He hits it. We take out the silly Executor Dragonite deck. Let's go. Let's go, Mew. Alright, we are up first, and it is Mew once again as our only basic Pokemon. The one of Mew is popping up a lot. Oh, genome hacking? The genome hacking? Is that what's gonna happen? Let's go ahead and draw some cards. I mean, that's not bad. We definitely pivot into that and do 20 here. And then start hitting for 60 because, you know, just genome hacking just doesn't feel good here. They're on water energy, which I don't know if that means like Starmie type stuff. It could be like a bunch of different things. Could be Dragonite. They could just be using this as a tank. We'll see though. This is a bit of a tell that I have this evolution in hand, but I think with the amount of cards we're currently showing, they would have red carded if they had it already, so it's just like, do they draw it? And then even then, we could still just find whatever we had. Played one Professor Research already. Second Mew. Okay. We don't die to our own move. So we'll still have a couple turns at this. Good stuff. There's the Flabebe. Now we get to see why they're water. They played Mews? Like what are you actually doing here? That's what I'm curious about. What is the real thing? Or not. I mean, or they could just never play it, I guess. Gyarados. Kinda thought it would be Gyarados. Something. I mean, he's just actually. It's just because he's super meta right now. There's so many Gyarados decks. People trying to be special snowflakes. So like, oh, let's run Mew. I guess. X-Speed pivot into this Mew. Sure. Now we have a reason to build up our Mew though, because copying Gyarados would be crazy. We do have a second X-Speed to keep tempo. We have to get genome hacking online. We'll put 2 energy here first, then build this up. Obviously use these first 2 to like force Gyarados to attack and come out into combat. Okay, we hope for no Misty shenanigans because we are like... I'm trying to think like how it would map, but I think it still might even be fine. Okay, 2 energy here. Giovanni to force this. Did we already play Sabrina? We have not played Sabrina yet, so that's another out. I'm curious, so I would imagine when you use Mew EX, copying this, it would still discard something random. Even that doesn't really get him out. Okay. Play a Mon we don't care about. Apologies, I didn't mean it, but it's just our Sabrina play around. We have an evolution too if we need to make it tankier. Okay. So unless he does something tricky here, like heal out of range, we can just genome hacking, close out the game. Like using 3 energy to pivot, like come on. Yeah, so if he heals out of range, kills this, we put in the Florges, hit for 80, then he has to pivot, which uses infinite energy. He burns energy off himself. So we're good, we did it. Easy game. Jinx is another clutch card against Gyarados. So we found like our 2 great like tech counters, which is awesome. All right, we are up second. Dude, I can't even see what symbol that is. Psychic. We have an X speed, so I'm gonna be a little greedy here. Okay, good. This can't kill. Can put it to sleep, and I mean that doesn't really like do much. Jinx is great in this matchup. Let's see what we find here. Nice. I guess I'll play the second one. Does play around Sabrina a little bit. The sleep would only matter if it was like a sleep for multiple turns. Oh wow, we found Florges too. That's great, because then we're not dying to like he has to use the side drive. Kind of want to hit him for 40, and then it's like we take 50 damage, then I heal 20. We're always safe. I'm gonna be greedy here. Just building up damage on this obviously is our win condition. More than killing Gardevoir. Second Mewtwo. Okay, and he's still going for the main one, which is just like annoying if he gets Gardevoirs, because then he can actually like really ramp this up fast. And we played our only Sabrina too, but that's actually a really nice draw. 2 Florges would just go so crazy. Okay, we do this. It's almost like guaranteed dead, right? Needs to burn a lot of energy to pivot here, unless he has Leaf or X speed. Leaf is actually, I'd imagine they're on that. Seems great for this deck. You go to 40 and then heal to 60, so Giovanni's going to be a possible threat right now. It's kind of nice though with no EXs. He has to kill every Mon. There's the Leaf. Cool. He's just dealing no damage here, and Gardevoir can't side drive. I think that's actually bad for him. I want to enable the 60 damage attack because it's a guarantee. Go to 110, we're almost at max HP. Slab. And it goes in his hand as a unit. It's either Kirlia or Gardevoir. It's Kirlia. That's good for us. There's the Gardevoir. Oh yeah, if he had double Gardevoir for sure, that could be problematic. He does have that potion. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Because we did play Geo. Okay. He kills here. We revenge killed this. If he comes in with that, we can always kill. So I think this is still fine. So this will always have 2 energy, so we can always guarantee a kill with Jinx. Because Jinx can do 70. Drop in our tanky unit. He can't like discard the energy on Gardevoir too, so if he enables Gardevoir attacks, then yeah, that's fine. It just kind of like delays the inevitable. But yeah, the Gardevoir attacks will put itself into a one-shot range, because Gardevoir can't like attack in one go. Mew, man, he's just like, it's like so many pivots. If we top deck for Florges, we win right now too. He's probably thinking about, like, if he puts that extra energy, he's playing into Giovanni. Okay, 2 draws for a potential winning card. Hope we get it. So I'm not trying to deal with that. Okay, beautiful stuff. You tried, bro. You tried. I'm not even gonna, like, slow roll it or anything. We're just gonna go right into it. 80 damage. We take out Mewtwo. Man, the Mewtwo deck's pretty good, though, because, like, I felt like we had the pressure on the whole time, and it's like, oh god, they still had some ways to make it like super tricky, but Florges, great top deck with the professors. Alright, going second. Love it. We'll get the Swirlix down. Double Professor's Research. So rocking the new Pidgey. We're really looking to evolve because the 20 damage plus the 60 Giovanni, pretty strong combination of cards. Is on Mew. Beautiful draw. Now we just need to not get red card, and I'm liking this. Also, if we can find a Flabébé, massive. Just gets a little bit of ping damage. Giovanni could still end up being huge to this too, with a 60-70. Some Pokeballs, maybe? Yep. We will play this. We do have the other baby. Jinx, I mean, could be decent. Because for genome hacking, they have to build up at least 3 energy. And then if they are on Pidgeot EX, another thing to keep in mind, right? Okay, 66% chance. Beautiful. Put energy here because we'll always have 2 turns to do that. Keep pushing for 60. Okay, Sabrina could be a huge card. Right? Haven't yet. Yep. Okay, there's the EX. Knew this was, you know, coming down. We're gonna hit for a lot with Jinx, and then try to keep this up for the Sabrina line, right? That's what we're looking at. And then we have this as well to play around. Okay, play out the Florges. Needs double potion. And then even if he has it, we have an out. 25% chance to find. Like a pivot doesn't work outside of that healing. He doesn't have it. And that's a win. I feel like the thing I did that was a little sloppy was just not like taking in account like not playing Pokemon to play around Pidgeot. But outside of that, I think it was like a pretty nice game. All right, we are going first. Putting Flabébé in the front. The Revenge does kill. He is weak to Psychic. We have the X speed. I'll wait to see what we draw before I commit to like a pivot. Jinx really good into Golem. Okay, this thing dies next turn, and then we can start chipping away at Graveler, Golem, all that stuff before it gets online, hopefully. Uses blue, it's not going to change anything, but I get the line of thinking. Golem can actually attack next round, which is crazy. If he doesn't have Brock, like he has to have Brock and Golem right now. But like if he doesn't have Brock, like this is a great. I'm gonna have to work through this, right? So we're gonna set this up. Like now, obviously the Revenge kill is on the table. Yeah, so it's never Brock. So it's like he has to find Golem, and then he still can't attack. And then we can set up Jinx as well. Jinx is just gonna deal more damage, right? Okay, now the Marshadow's online. Dead, dead. Why we're not evolving. Second Golem, dude. Crazy. It's on 0 energy, though. Sure. Good news is you're weak to Psychic. And we have Giovanni, which plays around a potion. What is he doing? He left? Did it like, okay, I thought it hit him all at once. He did the math and was like, this is a pretty bad spot. But he's low-key high rolling. He had Brock double Golem set up on curve Marshadow. But the type advantage is just, I think, what's like keeping us like in a good position, right? A second blue. Dude, stop brocking. Stop brocking. Okay, all the Brocks are played. It literally is just like no healing now. If he has healing on top of it, he's just a gamer. Straight up, that's just it. You can never attack this round. He played 2 blues. Did he save potions? Is he top decking them? Come on. Moment of truth. One of us is winning right here. He knows already. Yeah, he knows. Okay, that's the game. It came down to the wire, bro. We're 1 potion away. Like, and that's the dream Golem hand, right? Dude, you had double Brock, double Golem, all this on curve, double Golem, Marshadow. We, because of the Sabrina play we made, is able to play the Marshadow, got revenge value. Thankfully, though, just like if he had the potion too, I would have lost my mind. Alright, up second, double Flabebe to another fighting gamer. More Golem. Golem is really became popular in the past 10 minutes. Stuck with that Geodude up in the front though, and we have energy advantage. There should be a minute before he could do anything with that. He has to leaf to get it out of the line of sight. He does not, so like... And Mew's actually potentially a good line for us, right? Can't ramp energy on that, so we just always put on Mew because we don't need the 2 energy until our stage 2, so we'll always have some type of like warning on it, right? It's a good find. 20 into 60, get a kill. Then we'll go back to building up the Mew. The only thing that's like a little annoying is like if we find Jinx, which would be like a really powerful unit potentially, we don't have board space. He did not Graveler yet. That's a lot of cards. Okay. So he's looking at a revenge with that. And I need to have some type of counterplay. I could revenge him. The leaf pivot. I see you, dude. Threw my plan right out the window. I could have gone for like a X speed pivot line, but we just don't want that in the front. I mean, like, low key though, it does survive Marshadow. I don't know, it's finicky. But yeah, no, I don't know. We always need Mew. Okay, I'm like thinking this all through right now. We kill you. Okay. It's mapped out in my brain right now. Kill you with you. He comes in, kills this. We kill that with Florges. He goes Golem, like in this hypothetical situation. We go Mew. Mew copies, gets the guard attack, and then we kill. Things that could happen at that point is once it's down to these two Mon, Sabrina is the problem, right? He didn't Graveler here, so that yeah, he doesn't even have the Golem in the time span that he needs it. And Florges one-shots both of those with Sabrina's help. This is Jinx. Oh, I thought it was guaranteed Jinx. Never mind. I guess it was a 50-50 that I was not aware of. Okay, the big Bloom Shine. Oh wow, with no pivot. Okay, so the new plan, which I've had 400 iterations of these plans. Sabrina, he puts in Graveler. We get 80 damage onto it. And then we have both Jinx and Mew as counterattacks. Do they do the same amount of damage? Because this is 30 plus 4 energy, which is 80, 100. No. So this, that is the same. Both do like 90. But Mew will live. So that's always the line. He has to heal here. Not enough with Giovanni. He needs more. He doesn't do it. And our 30 turns of planning ahead pays off right here. Unless we live in a crazy universe where I mathed wrong, but I don't think I did. Giovanni, full art on the gold Mew. Oh my god. I almost hit side shot for no reason. Guard press. Peace out, brother. Peace out, Golem. I'm excited to play you at some point, Golem, but you can't be getting wins on my watch. Not on my deck. I'm sorry. Fire. Okay, we are up second. Fighting again. Evolution in hand. Professor's research in hand. Not Golem again, though. Gosh, it was Golem 600 times. This does 20, right? Okay, so we're safe. Oh, whoops. Can't evolve like that. Don't really need anything off of, you know... I get so punished by red card, but like a 5-card hand that we're just holding like that, yeah, he probably red cards anyways. So this is actually really nice because we found Giovanni, which, because of the typing weakness, evolving plus Giovanni will one-shot this Machop. And the second Flabebe, like, stops, like, any silly shenanigans. It's asleep, too. Very clutch. Killing this this round will allow us to get to this. He didn't evolve into Machamp too, which is interesting. I mean, not Machamp. You guys know what I mean. Machoke. Probably doesn't have it in hand yet, but the Machoke can't kill. Just hit this evolution. We don't need the extra energy, so we'll enable Jinx. Hit the Giovanni. And then if he doesn't have Machoke, we can just one-tap it with Florges. Crossing my fingers. Professor's research. Okay, he's looking. Got it. He did get it. I'm very happy though. We'll still hit for 80. It goes down to 20. Then it gets like a lot of HP when it goes into Machamp, but we'll have Jinx as like a great countermeasure. We low-key might need like 20 more damage though, which is like Mew. Hey, and Mew lives a hit. That's huge. Okay, that's beautiful. I was not accounting for the typing advantage. I didn't even realize that we just killed it. So all that theorizing goes out the window. Another win, and honestly, this deck I think is actually just really strong. I just think like Loki is running some new gen Pokemon that aren't super popular, and like I don't know. Like I could totally see this just getting into the meta. I feel like it just needs a little bit more exposure and stuff like that. It's no Pikachu, it's no Gyarados, but Florges, man. Florges just puts in that work.